So as I said that 70% work of NOFN is given to BSNL, and BSNL carried out its pilot project in Arai block of Ajmer district. Arai block is having 30 panchayats, and the course of last 5-6 months, in fact, as you see the first slide over here, we were trying to convince BBNL that yes, BSNL can deliver. And that's why we have given so many presentations in past 5-6 months that whenever I start making a presentation to CMD, BBNL comes by default. So, but this presentation is for everybody, and it is NOFN pilot project and beyond. Basically, we will be focusing on the pilot project as well as what is beyond for us. Now, this is the slide which every presenter keeps in his presentation, which probably nobody understands. And this slide, the presenter tries to explain the nitty-gritties and tries to prove that how educated, how smart he is, but I'm not doing any of this sort over here. This, I'm telling you that when such things take place in the drawing board, what happens in the field is this. This is what happens in field, that we start digging roads and we start laying cable, and this is what started happening in the pilot project in Arai block, which we started on 1st of August, and we were given the target to complete that pilot project by 15th of October, and we completed it before time. So there are a few snapshots over here. There were some difficulties in Arai pilot projects. Roads were broken. It was raining very heavily. We had to divert our cable routes, take prompt decisions for the new routes. It rained very heavily this year, but ultimately we succeeded in connecting all the 30 gram panchayats, and this is how our connection looks like in gram panchayat, and that is actually Rajiv Gandhi IT Center, where we have terminated our cable. As you can see that we have a spare cable chamber, at the same time WSC, and the 4 fiber is taken to be used for various purposes. This is how our IT centers looks like. It is all run on solar panel. These are IT centers. Somewhere like this, now they are all rehabilitated. And in the past, somewhere around last week of September, CMD, BBNL, Shri Ravi Shankar ji visited Arai Panchayat, and this is what we showed to him. We demonstrated all 3 triple play services, IPTV, broadband, and telephone. Apart from that, we demonstrated video conferencing and voice and video over broadband. And this is, we simulated a small chopal at Arai Panchayat block, where under a tree we kept a laptop on a cot, where we asked this Sarpanch to sit down and run the software on laptop, and that he did successfully. Recently, CNBC team was there, and when I told him that this is what we did in Arai Panchayat, they didn't believe it. But then when they went there, they called one small boy from the school, and the school boy came in the similar setup, and he opened the laptop and immediately opened his Facebook and was delighted to see that he has 2 friend requests, a village boy. As I said that we have to dig road when we lay optical fiber, but in this pilot project we have also used horizontal digging techniques, wherein we don't have to dig the road and the cable is taken through this machine over here. These were some of the demonstrations on that day. Right, so let's move further. This is Arai Panchayat, and as you can see that 107 kilometers of incremental fiber was laid, whereas BSNL had 133 kilometers of fiber. That shows how poorly these panchayat blocks were connected. Almost 50% optical fiber we had to lay to connect each and every panchayat there. This is how our network looked like when the cables were actually laid. Now, coming to pilot project and beyond, these are the planned applications as has been mentioned by many: e-governance, e-education, e-commerce, telemedicine, etc. And let me tell you here from this dais is this: BSNL is willing and eager to provide end-to-end solution for above services here. Normally, people don't see BSNL willing and eager words in one sentence, but here I am like to tell you that BSNL is willing and eager and capable also to provide the end-to-end solution for above services. Some of my suggestions are as follows over here: how to quickly utilize the infrastructure created by NOFUN. One is that we can immediately convert Rajiv Gandhi IT Center into an edutainment center, wherein we can provide internet service, voice telephony and IPTV immediately, so that the villagers can come to IT center and really see that IT center as a center where they can do something, they can have entertainment and they can learn computer. What we need is two issues from a state government. One is the custodian issue, that there has to be someone who should really come forward and say that now he is the security man, he will take care of all the equipments which we'll put there in IT center, and the procurements of computer and TV. Other is all these other services, e-governance services, internet-based G2C services, video conferencing, etc., can also be created. And what is required at this stage is steering committee, which will include the people from BBNL, BSNL, DAITI, and state government, so that these services can be immediately be rolled out. Now let's have a snapshot of Araya Panchayat Samiti. It has got 34 towers, 39 primary schools and 27 secondary schools. But look here, there are no colleges, no polytechnic college, no universities, no vocational schools. So that shows that if we are really able to roll out e-education in these panchayats, that is really going to help. Similarly, there are 9 PHCs, 20 clinics, 3 hospitals, but there are no RRBs. There are corporate banks and public sector bank. This area, this Arai block, is one of the least developed block, I think, in Rajasthan, because when we went there and we tried to see the facilities available, there were not many facilities there. There are no factories, there are no general post offices, but post offices are there. There are no railway stations and 2 police stations over there. Now, thanks to the leadership of CMD BBNL at this pilot project, it has seen the confluence of many companies coming together, confluence of many technologies coming together, and I have just briefly mentioned that how these companies are coming forward to put up their network initially pro bono, but actually later on the policy decisions will have to be taken. I'll quickly go through this before I conclude here. 3M has come and he has shown BSNL and BBNL how to put the joints. Milliken has shown the technology wherein the existing ducts can be used and the optical fiber cable can be laid from the same ducts. Paramount Cable, they have come, they have shown how to do splicing as per international standards and especially suiting to FTTH applications. Corning, the US company, the original manufacturers of optical fiber, they have come and demonstrated how the fibers available in Western countries have become so flexible that even if you coil it, there is no loss of data flowing through those fibers. Sai Infosystem has put up their Wi-Fi network in Arai, and then our Wi-Fi network is available. Internet is available, freely available around the Panchayat Rajiv Gandhi IT Center. People are using that internet as on date. VNL has also come. They have taken up Kalanada area of Arai Panchayat. They have put up their network free of cost, and people are using broadband facility there. MobMe has come forward, and they have tried to demonstrate the digital signature facilities which will be available on mobile handsets. Cisco is here. They are recently discussed, and they are interested in doing a POC for e-education and telemedicine in 2 panchayats. There is another very good concept by Sports Mentor, and they have a vision that if we can make people play, then they can learn. Learning can come through playing. That's what their vision is, and they have come up with another idea is right to play. CDOT and NIC, they are our technology partner. They have come up with the equipment. They have installed FTTH equipment. NIC has installed the software and the computers. Now, I'm open to any queries if they are there. So, yeah. He's trying to ask some questions.
NOFN. We are struggling with the projects like SWAN, and that too not able to enable the government departments itself. In the sense like dependency on certain MLN equipments. So would like to know your point of view on that. Thank you.
Well, MLN equipments are coming, but let me tell you here that this NOFN project which we are implementing may not need MLN equipment now, because once these optical fibers are laid and FTTH technology is implemented, SWAN can be implemented on FTTH technology.
About the hardware which we already procured, like all the Cisco routers and switches, which are like for MLN and non-MLN modem only.
Actually, I do not know router and switches how they are going to be used, and that's a project-specific discussion of Raj Swan. Probably we can take up in detail in some other forum.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Shrivastava. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So just let me conclude it by saying this, that so far we have implemented IT services to rural area in bits and pieces, but now I think Government of India through Department of Telecommunication and especially Bharat Broadband Nigam Limited under the leadership of Shri Ravi Shankar ji is now fully geared up to take the IT technology to rural area in methodical way. And let me also tell you that BSNL is also equally eager to partner with BBNL, and with this, I think new words are coined by CMD BBNL, PPPP, with public-private panchayat partnership. We are going to deliver outcome, and outcome. Thank you, everybody. And before I leave, once again, let me thank Shri Sanjay Malhotra ji for inviting me over here. Thank you very much.